Hi, I'm Lise here at Love of the Horse.
And I'm Keith, and we wanted to invite you into our kitchen and show you some of the things that are really sort of our favorites and that we like to have in our kitchen.
Let's start with this one, Keith.
Okay. Salt and pepper shakers. Yeah, what I liked about this is it's a centerpiece of the table. And
very solid, heavy.
Yeah, that's...
So 4 horseshoes.
Right, and of course you've got the metal horse on the side, actual metal cans, and got lots of different styles, even some really small, delicate ones, but this is the one that really spoke to me and that I like having in the middle of my table.
And I like the jingle of the spurs.
Yeah, you would like the spurs.
I'll put this on the side.
Okay.
Let's talk about...
my favorite. This is actually, of all the things in the kitchen, is the steel horses, and that's substantial. This is when you're going to grab the paper towels and pull them off the counter. That stays put. It's absolutely gorgeous. They're handmade down in the Southwest for us. It's a small shop that does these right there.
Okay, so this is made in America.
This is made in America, down in the Southwest, and they powder coat these, the steel, and it's a substantial piece.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah, and
I like the fact that there are
made in the States.
felt pads.
Oh yeah,
on the bottom, so it won't scratch marble or granite.
Yeah, and they're great. And with the powder coat, you're not going to get the water spots on it. That's because you're going to the paper towels. You typically got wet hands, so it's gonna stay there, and it's. I love the steel horses. There's kind of a neat find for us. And then we do have our napkin holders. It's laser cut steel. It's more of a mass production, so but it's a great design, and we've got.
That's pretty heavy too.
It's pretty heavy, yeah, and Windy comes in a lot of different products. It's a great, nice little item, and goes in the trailer, goes on the table. It's really nice.
Well, talk about this.
Okay, Arthur Court is really kind of a neat deal because these are cast aluminum, so they look like silver, but you don't have to polish them. Yeah. They can go from the oven. You're not going to bake at 475 on them, but you can do some warming on the Arthur Court. Put them in the freezer, bring them out, so they're great for serving pieces. But out of all, there's the spoon rest, which really difficult to find a horse spoon rest, and it just looks great and cleans up nice. But they don't go in the dishwasher, but they're great, and there's so much texture in them. I just love it.
And you have other.
Oh, we've got an extensive. We pretty much carry everything in horses, and if. There's a lot to the Arthur Court collection, and their serving pieces are great because, as I said, you can go from the freezer. You can get a nice chill on them and bring them out and put them out on your elegant table, and you still have things chilled or warmed.
Okay. What have we got here?
Oh, kitchen towels, and we've got lots of different styles and colors, but they're a great way to accent up your kitchen and find that horse that talks to you.
Hard to find kitchen items that have horses.
That's what we're about.
Roosters, cows, pigs, but not horses. And so it's so nice to see at Love of the Horse.
Yep.
All the products.
Love of the Horse, it's got to have a horse on it.
It's got to have a horse on it.
Yep. So these actually go with the trivets. So these are Thirsty Stone coasters, and the Thirsty Stones are nice because they're that porous material that sucks up the water. So when you're drinking, I can get little dribbles on my chest. And we've got the trivet that goes with that. Lots of different styles and sets. But I just love being able to bring the color and bring a horse in. And so this can go...
Oh, this is the trivet.
This is the trivet, right? So you go from the stove to your table, and
that is beautiful colors, that bright.
Yeah, the bright red in that, and so you've got pretty much a blend, all these nice light colors in it, and there's the red of the horse. Okay, hot mitts, all different styles. So we get the mitts and so forth. But these are neat. I like the darker color because they're going in and out of the oven, and they tend to get, it's just a heavy workhorse type of item. So those are neat. Then the cutting boards.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorites.
Well, yeah, and it looks just like my horse, which is
Of
course what I'm going to like about that. But it's that material that gives a little bit to your knife, and so I like it. But it's also good. You know, I do a lot of little snackies, and so I've got my meat and cheeses, and I want to sit down in front of the TV, so I can cut them in here, and it works good. And then we can take them out when we're camping and put it in the living quarters.
Right.
And then these tempered glass are just
these are
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they are, and they're the tempered glass, and they're good for a counter saver. They call it a cutting board. I prefer to cut because I really care about my knives. So I do my cutting on these, and they clean up, and they're nice and antiseptic. This material is not going to get to anything, and they're great. And I really like to use them as a counter saver and as just a serving plate in front of the TV. Those are awesome. And then a couple of things, we actually try to do a little multi-purpose work. It was in front of our kitchen sink, and we grabbed a new one because you don't want to see the one off our floor. But these doormats, you know, they're good. They've got a nice non-stick.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it doesn't slick around on the floor, and you know, water is nothing. So you'll find one of these right in front of our kitchen sink, and it's just it's the horses. And then another thing we like to keep is these little magnetic lists. There's a magnet in the back. You stick it on, put it right in your refrigerator, and you've got horses and your shopping list.
Perfect! Right on the refrigerator, and then I can just write things down, and I'm reminded of my favorite animal.
That's right. And we have a lot of folks that come into our house and they see them, and the next thing you know, they're giving them out as gifts. So those are kind of cool. Well, it's just a little bit of sampling. Oh, the refrigerator magnets.
Again, this is part of our steel horse collection.
Yeah, great
Powder
refrigerator.
coated, lots of different colors. If a bigger piece is not something you're interested in, these smaller pieces that are magnets might do the trick.
Right. And then we actually, because it is a private crafts person, they can do up to 4 foot across for those. So lots of different rooms, lots of different colors, all powder coated, which is neat because they clean up great. And then just the small kitchen magnets are neat. And you know, this is really cute one. It's real popular, but there's some that I really like. You know, a guy with a refrigerator magnet. There are guy magnets out there. They're pretty cool. So it's just a little bit of the sampling, and we love horses. We want them in every part of our life, and you know, if I can have a cutting board that happens to have a picture of my horse on it, you know, it's just such a cool deal. So thanks for being with us, and go to loveofthehorse.com, explore, and see what find. There's so much out there. You'll find something that speaks to you, and if you're looking for something that we don't have, send us a note and we'll see what we can do about finding it for you.
Oh, absolutely. We'd love to hear from you. If there's anything that we can provide that isn't being provided, let us know.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.